Hello and welcome to another ranked gameplay series. Today we are taking a look at the new Starter Deck 16 Utah deck that is coming out, and also ways to improve our deck, to add some older cards to be able to compete competitively with the new Starter Deck that's coming out. So the Utah is a reprint of the ST11 Utah leader. It's a 5000 green leader with Don X. When attacking, once per turn we can reveal the top card of our deck, and if it is a film type card we can add it to our hand, and if not we return it to the bottom of our deck. So yeah, it's essentially a leader with a built-in draw 1 every turn when we are swinging with a Don under it. So this is pretty good. And now let's take a look what the ST16 starter deck is coming with. So we got 4 Bartolomeo promo card. This was a really expensive card back in the days, because when it came out you could only receive it, I think, as a regional participation prize, I think. So there you had the chance, a 25% chance to pull it. And yeah, it was pretty good back in, I think, OPO3, when the starter deck cards got some hype. And now we got 4 of them into the starter deck. That's pretty cool. Then we got the Monkey Luffy, also the promo card. It's just a vanilla 8 cost 10,000 power unit with 1k counter. Then yeah, we got some new cards here. This is the new super rare 4 cost 6,000 power Utah blocker. And activate main, we can trash a film type card from our hand, and then we can attach Rested Don to a leader or character. I think it's some useful effect to have, especially in the late game or end game when we want to really finish with our leader with a invincible, but that's where we take a look later. Then we got a new Gordon. That's a 1k 2 cost 0,000 0 power card. It's just a blocker, and when opponent attack we can trash any number of music type cards from our hand, and then our leader gets 1000 power during the battle for every card trashed. I think the effect is really weak. I mean, it is for like all the songs we have here, but yeah, it's just really, I think, not worth it. Then we got the Charlotte Katakuri, a new green one. It's the 3 cost 4000 power unit, 1k counter, and if our leader has the film type and we have 6 or more rested cards, this character gains plus 2000 power. So essentially it's a 3 cost 6000 power card. Yeah, that's, I think, really good to combo with the Brook, which we see later in our updated version. And a new big boss in green is the Shanks. It's a 9 cost 11,000 power unit, which has no count, and on play we can KO up to one of our opponent's rested characters, which is pretty good effect to have. Like, no cost restriction, we just kill anything that's rested, which can be anything. That's really good. And then there's also a new 2k Monkey D. Luffy card printed. This is also something really good because it's film and straw hat, so our Nami can grab this card as well. Then there's also a bunch of song cards in the deck. I would say the main ones we need are the I'm Invincible, the Backlight, and New Genesis. New Genesis is a searching card. We can take a look at the top 3, grab a film card, and then we get also the 1 Don we paid for this card back. So essentially it's a free searcher. Backlight for 2 cost. If our leader is Utah, we can either rest opponent's 5 cost or lower character, which is like a blocker, or we can KO our opponent's 5 cost or lower rested character. And then I'm Invincible is, let's say, the OPO1, or like, is it, I think the ST2 kit, use this Captain Kit effect. For 3 Don, we can set up one of our leader active. So we just can put, let's say we have 10 Don, we put 7 Don onto our Utah, so it's 12k, and we can swing 12. We play I'm Invincible, and then we can just swing 12 again. This is a really good card to have in your deck to be able to double swing with your leader in the late game when you need it. Then the other cards, we will go through them, but they are not so used competitively. We got the Toad Musica main. You may rest one of your Utah and rest up to 2 of your opponent's Don. Then the World's Continuation is a counter card. If your leader is Utah, you may return any number of your characters from your board to your hand, and for this battle give up to one of your leader or characters 2000 power for each character returned this way. I think if this card would have also a main effect, this would be pretty good, because then we could play it on our turn, buff our leader, and then swing with I'm Invincible even stronger. But yeah, it's just a counter effect. Then Where the Wind Blows, if your leader is the Utah, at the end of your turn set all of your film type characters active. And then we have the Fleeting Lullaby, also 3 cost main. If your leader is Utah, choose up to 2 of your opponent's rested cost 4 or lower characters, and they cannot be set active during your opponent's next refresh phase. So yeah, there we have it. That's the starter deck, what you get for your 10 or 15 euro or dollar, depending on where you live, or any other currency. Yeah, and I would say let's take a look what we will keep in our updated version. So I think we getting rid of all these weak songs, and I think this is the core what we will use in the next updated version. So this is pretty good, right? It's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22 cards out of the starter deck, so this is pretty good. And as we can see, we also need these cards, so I think it's good just to buy 2 starter deck to have everything playable. Yeah, so let's take a look into our updated version. I already prepared this to save some time. And here we are. So we got 4 Shanks, 4 Katakuri, 4 Luffy. Then we got 3 Backlight, 3 I'm Invincible, 4 New Genesis. We got 4 Yuta as well. And then we got the old Yuta from the ST11 deck. We got the old film engine with the Monkey D. Luffy, the Brook, and the Nami Searcher. And as a 2K, we also got the Chopper and the Sanji. So all our 2Ks are Straw Hat Crews. This means our Nami can search them out, and also our Yuta blocker. I think everything in this deck is film, right? Yeah. So we essentially have a 100% hit rate with our leader, which is also pretty good. And we are able to play Monkey D. Luffy. On play, we can play a film or Straw Hat type character with cost 4 or less. We can then play a Brook, and if we play a Brook, we can play up to 1 film or Straw Hat type character with cost of 3 or less from our hand, and this means we can then play the Katakuri, or the Nami, for example, or the Yuta blocker. So yeah, this is just, I think, some bonus this deck received, and I think this one is really good start for your competitive deck, I would say, right? Yeah, so I would say that's enough explanation of the deck, and I would say now jump right into the first game to see who we face. Okay, so our first opponent is the purple Luffy, which is also, yeah, a starter deck that is coming out, where I also do a video about it. And yeah, maybe at this point I will repeat myself. So if you are enjoying the content so far and have not subscribed already to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel. This would help me grow as a content creator, and also, yeah, just would appreciate the help. This is an interesting hand. I would say we will... we could keep this, right? Because with the New Genesis, I think we will just keep this. With the New Genesis, we have some filtering, and then we have some cherry picking. So let's say these are some Joker cards we have, which is usually pretty good. I think we just played out. I think we grab the Nami, call it a day, and I think we just played another one out, and then we grab... Do we grab another Nami, or do we grab the 2K, or do we grab the Backlight? I think we should grab the Sanji. And then we will pass the turn. Yeah. Next turn we probably play the Nami out. Do have a Searcher online. Yeah, so he is taking his life, Ram to Don. He's now at 4 Don. And we'll probably play... Maybe he swings 5 and then we'll play something. Yeah. We will counter out of this attack just to play around the Trafalgar Law ST10 card. So we will get him the Brook 1K counter out. Just so that his ST10 Trafalgar Law, which if we would have 7 cards and taking the life, he could have gone rid of 2 of our cards, and this is something we don't want to happen. They play out the Sorojuro and draw another Sorojuro from the deck. Okay. Now it's our turn. I think we will... Now the question is, I think it's better... Do we just swing 6? Yeah, let's just swing 6 using the leader effect. We draw a card, and then we play out the Nami. Because our deck is mainly just film cards, we can use this, because we definitely draw a card with our Yuta effect, right? If our deck is mixed with some other cards, maybe we're better to play the Nami and use the 1 Don to her search, because her search lets us look at the top 3 cards, right? So this is something to keep in mind. Your Yuta is just the top card, the Nami searcher is the top 3 cards. Now there's a 1K attack. I think we will just counter out. I think 5K's attacks is better to just get counter out, because it's the 1 card we can always draw, and everything like bigger, like 5 or 6 we should counter, and 7 or 8 we maybe just let it go. So okay, now what do we have here? I think we will do first a 6 into the Sorojuro to draw a card. Probably the best. Yeah, he will counter out with 1K. I think then we will do another 6 with the Nami, using her effect to search our top deck for... next time we are at 8 Don. I think we will grab the Monkey D. Luffy. Yep. And we will probably just play out the Katakuri here, right? He's a 6K because we have 6, or like 4 rested Dons and then 2 rested units, right? Yeah, and then we pass. Also something to note, attached Don are not rested cards. So attached Don don't count for the Katakuri for his buff. So this is also something you have to keep in mind. If we would not have a unit here, let's say we just attached 2 Don to our leader, attacked, and then played the Katakuri, he wouldn't get the buff. So this is something definitely to keep in mind. We will counter out of this one. The thing is, we don't counter for everything here. 5 again. What do we have? 6, 8. wait. Maybe we counter out again. I mean, if he attacks with the Luffy into our army, we definitely let it go. I think we maybe also let it go if he attacks it with the Zoro. Yeah. Now we let it go for sure. Yeah. He probably attacks us with 8 and probably plays another Luffy, right? Another Luffy into Zoro. And there you also see the strength of this deck, right? I mean, look at his field. He has a Zoro duo, a Luffy, a Sanji, another Luffy, another Zoro. This is like a 6-8, 6-8, and a 6. This is a ridiculous board. Okay, so what do we have here? We could do... Do we now play the Luffy into a Yuta? But what does it get us? I would much rather... Maybe it's the best if we... Should we get rid of the Luffy here? 8. Yeah, let's do this. Draw a card. Just to get rid of 2 cards, and then we will do a restand unit and then attack again. And now, because we just have 4 rested cards, right? Yeah. Nothing we can do here, we just pass. The next turn, we can do the Shanks to get rid of the other Luffy. Yeah, I think we have to get rid of some of his board. Yeah, but just at this spot, he can now do like 7, 7, 7, 7. It's like 5 dons. Yeah, he can just pressure us so much. It's a really rough spot here. I think these are some good numbers for us, just to get rid of something. Yeah, 7 here. I think a 7 is something we keep or take. Another 7. I think another 7 is something we will counter out. Yep. Then there's another 7. Can we counter out? No. We will take. He will probably play a queen. Queen or use his kid, I guess. Yeah, it's a kid. Okay. So, what do we do here? That's a pretty rough spot, right? I think we can definitely put 1 down here. Is Shanks now the play? I don't think so. Don't think that Shanks is the play here. I think we have to go 6 into the Sanji. Draw another card. Another Shanks. It's not what we wanted. I think we have to do like Luffy into the Yuta, right? Then we do another 6 into the Zando and Zangoro. And then we just play the backlight. But I think we are cooked here, right? We just have 2 blockers here. And he has 5 attackers. Yeah. I think the purple Luffy is just too fast, right? Too fast in developing like a big board, which we can't get rid of. Now he's attacking us for 9. I think we will use the Yuta blocker for this. We have 5k in hand, right? Yeah, just 5. Just 5k counter we have. How is he swinging? I mean, he knows that one of our cards is a non-counter card, but yeah, he just swings 7, 7, 7, and I think he has it right. I mean, we can get rid of 1, 7, the other one we block, and then we are done. I think there's nothing he can do right. Another 9k, I think we will counter with, or like block with our Luffy here. Yeah, there's no, he is, and this is pretty much game, right? Another 2k, or like 2 cards, then there's a 7, and then that's it, yeah. So yeah, I think that's a rough matchup at all, yeah. But yeah, let's see how we face in the next game. Okay, so we found another opponent. Now it's up against the Charlotte Pudding, and yeah, so let's take a look how we're facing against this one. We go second again, and I think this is something we can definitely keep. We got a Searcher, we got a Genesis to cherry pick some cards, and also some 2k blocker, backlight, some utility cards as well, right? So they play their Searcher event, they grab a Charlotte Pudding Searcher, and then they pass over to us. So we will play the new Genesis. Probably will grab the 2K here. And then we'll play another new Genesis to grab a... What do we grab? We grab another 2K and then we pass. They are attacking us with a 5K, we just leave it. So here we see the new Katakuri from the Starter Deck 20. Yeah, which we will also do a video about. And then they just grab the Child Linen also from the Starter Deck. So this is something they play probably next turn. I would say we will just hit them with 6 and then we will play out the Nami here. So we got a stacked hand, right? Stacked hand of 2Ks. That's pretty good. So let's see. This Katakuri is a 5 cost 6000 power, 1000 counter card, blocker, and activate main. You may turn the top card of your life cards face up, give up to your leader or one of your characters, one rested on. Don't know if you should play this in this deck, right? Because you're already facing up with the leader. But it's a strong blocker to have. But yeah. They play down the new gate. They add the top card of their life to the top of their life, and then they look at all their life and place one of the cards on top of your deck and return your remaining life cards in your desired order. So they return something back, and probably they will put the 2 open one to the bottom. Just so they can ramp again, right? I think this doesn't make any sense. Just a 5K swing. I think we take it. And now it's our turn again. So we are at 6 done. I think we will take with the Nami to search. We got a... What do we grab here? I think the Nami can't grab herself. Maybe we grab the I'm Invincible. Then we could do 6 with our leader. And now we play Brook into the Utah, right? And pass it over. So actually we could discard one event. I think we use it. Yeah, let's use it to restand the Nami. Because the Nami, if she swings and searches for a card, I mean we could just replace the card, we discarded it, right? So that was the idea behind restanding it. So we just get another attack out of it. 7K here is something we definitely take, probably. I think the more life we take, the less we are getting rushed or like losing value of the... So now what do we have? On play, that's the 6 cost 7000 power, no counter. On play you may trash 1 card, so they trash the Big Mom. Your opponent discards 2 cards from their hand or trash 1 card from top of your opponent's life cards. I think we trash the top life, right? It's Monkey Luffy, yeah, I think it's fine. Fine with me. So, what do we do? Should we just go... I mean, next turn they are at 10. They play Big Mom. They do 5, 7, 7. What if we using Invincible here for restand? 2 Don, 7K. Let's do a 5 to the face using the leader effect. We got the 2K. I think we're grabbing all the 2Ks we can. Because we got 2 Invincible. We can double swing now and double swing next turn. Actually, we can do like a 9 double swing, right? They also take it. I think they're not prepared what will hit them, right? We're doing another 5. Maybe we should have done 7. Would a 7 be better? Now we are doing... Should we get rid of the new gate? No, I think we're just getting rid of all of their lives. Because if he's at 0 life and just plays the Lin, he has 1 life and then we can just kill it with the Invincible, right? Yep. So they get rid of it. Okay, they counter out of it. That's pretty good. We use the card action, we discarded Backlight, and we will restand the Nami. So now I'm curious on what they are doing. They play Lin, 5 here, I think 5 is something we will definitely counter out with a 2k. And we just have 2ks, right? At this point. This is something we block. Then we will counter out of this attack as well. Just to have additional body on board, right? I mean, if there would be a Beige, this would be something that could stop us, right? Because the Beige trigger would up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters cannot attack during this turn. This would be pretty rough. Okay, they're playing down the Lin-Lin, putting our Nami back to our life, okay? And heal ourselves. Okay. Now it's our turn. I think we do an easy 7k swing with the Brook. Hoping there's no Beige. There is the Beige. Ah, that's rough. That is so rough. I can't believe it. Ah, that's so rough. That is so not funny, right? Wow. Can't believe it. He got the Beige trigger. Do we keep it or do we play it? 3 lives. Got 3 big units. 1, 2, 3. I think we will play this down just to have additional. Yeah, let's place it. Because if we use the I'm Invincible and one down here, it's another 2k. Yeah. Let's see. The Beige was definitely super lucky on their side, but I think that's how it goes against yellow in general, right? They're living off their life, off the triggers. Now they have a threatening board. New gate. 5k here. I think we will counter out. Just one time. There's no way we can defend. Like, yeah, take it. It's yours. Just want to block one attack. Now they probably will play the Lin-Lin, right? They do 7-9 into our face. 7-9 Lin-Lin. We take. 9 we take. Then they play Lin-Lin. Yep. And then it's our turn again. Okay. So what do? We do a... I would say we start with our leader. 7k here. Do we start with our leader? Ah, that's so rough. What if there is a Nami and kill something, right? I think we should... We attack with the Utah first. Survive this hit, okay. I think now we are... I think we should swing with the Utah now. With 9. Because if there's a Beige, either this or this cannot attack. Yeah, I think that's the correct... I think that is the correct way to attack, right? The only trigger that could... No, there's no trigger that could save him. If it's a Onami, he gets rid of the Sanji, we can just double swing with the Invincible and win. If it's a Beige, either this or this cannot attack. If the Utah cannot attack, we just swing with everything we have here, right? So, yeah. Then we just play the I'm Invincible. Yeah. Then I think we will do one here. We just swing 7 here to bait out some more cards, and then we have the guaranteed win with the leader. Yeah, I think first this, then this guaranteed us to win. Oh, why didn't I trigger this card? I think, yeah, man, doesn't make any sense, yeah, but yeah, I think that's it for the Utah leader. Let's go back to the deck list and close out the video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video so far, and if not already done, please subscribe to the channel. This would mean much to me, and I also appreciate your support. And I hope you learned something today from the video. And yeah, let's see you on some other starter deck videos where we go over, take a look into yeah, what is the starter deck containing and what cards could we use it to upgrade it to get on to a next competitive level. So yeah, thank you everybody and enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, as mentioned, please subscribe to the channel if not already done. Thank you and see you in the next video.